right, Larry, thank you for taking our meeting. I appreciate you giving me an opportunity to come back in here. As I mentioned in our previous meeting, my obligation is to have a positive impact on the customer's business. That obligation is what brings us together today as well. Our objective today is to determine if Verizon Wireless has the greatest impact on your organization in such areas as productivity, efficiency, the image you project, your expenses and revenue, safety standards, things of that nature. Ultimately, we want to determine whether or not we have the best solution, the one you want to buy. As we discussed in our earlier meeting, you said that you would make your decision by evaluating 4 specific areas: product, price, support, and the company that provides it. Therefore, I've organized today's presentation to cover each of these 4 areas one at a time. At the end of each section, I will ask whether or not you believe the solution for your organization, the one you want to buy. You believe the solution for your organization, the one that you want to buy. Now, if we get to the end and you decide the solution is the best solution for you, then the natural conclusion of today's meeting is to start implementation. However, I want to remind you that satisfaction is my primary concern. So if at any point you feel this is not the best solution for your business, it's okay to tell me that. It's okay to say no. Any concerns you may have, please feel free to bring them up, and I will do my best to address those to satisfaction. However, I do want to leave you with one thought before we start this process, which may help decrease the decision cycle time. There's only one outcome in this scenario with 2 different routes. One, you sign the contract after we finish up here today, and you have the best service with the best rep available. Or 2, you feed me a couple of objections, in which case I'll overcome them, and you'll ultimately end up signing anyways. So with that being said, I'd like to get started.
Thank you, Nick. The solution we would like to present to you is an asset tracking device provided by our partner, Sky Patrol, utilizing our network. This device is placed in the cars and will track your assets through GPS over the Verizon Wireless network. You've described negative impacts on revenue due to your customers not making payments, having to hire and send someone to repo the car, and impound fees, which in some cases outweigh the value of the car. Also, the impact of the thefts has hurt the credibility and image of your company. The lack of a secure method of tracking your cars is the cause of the problem of theft and loss of revenue. Along with eliminating the loss of the car's location, which in turn is your loss in revenue, our partner Sky Patrol also offers a dummy device in the car to prevent removal of the real tracker, therefore providing a redundancy to the benefit of its tracker. Is that an acceptable solution for you?
Yes.
Before James goes over the pricing, do you have any questions regarding the asset tracking product itself?
Oh, good, thank you.
Great. So, thank you, Lacey. And before I jump into the price, I do want to retouch on some of the facts that Lacey went over here. So, since price is a big factor for you, we want to emphasize what you're currently losing annually from losing assets and your customers defaulting on payments, and even impound fees that are accrued on vehicles that are left at the impounds. So typically in a year, what are some of your fees that you accrue from impound lots that customers default on payments?
5,000.
All right, so with that in mind, what are some of the costs that you guys accrue from losing vehicles from customers, taking off on default payments as well?
Thousands.
Thousands. Right, so with that, price is a big concern for a project like this. So what are some of your monthly budgets that you guys have allotted for this project? You mentioned that you had a budget for this project of $200 a year for each vehicle. So with that in mind, we have a great solution for you that meets your price requirements, which is the Sky Patrol, which runs $90 a year. That covers the overhead cost of the equipment and the 1-year subscription for the GPS tracking.
So you're looking for a leader in technology that's going to stay ahead of the curve and be proactive instead of reactive, correct? Having a leader in technology will be a key part in your success. It'll actually show that you're working with a credible company and give your company a good image, showing that you work with the best provider. What would happen if you partnered up with a company, a low leader in technology that didn't necessarily made some poor choices or didn't have the support with their company? How would that impact your business? You'll possibly lose some customers, lose some cars, etc., and it'll cost you a lot of money. What features would you say are best for your company that you're looking to get to partner up with? There's a list of third parties that have rated us #1 in multiple sections. For example, it would be JD Powers, Roots Metric, and here's a list of current customers that are very satisfied with our service that we provide. A good company to partner up with is always key to any business. Having companies that lack credibility, money, support, will get your company to the next level. Won't get your company to the next level. What happens when you can't? What happens is that you can't access all your cars. A lack of network is what you're trying to avoid, and with Verizon, you're getting that in multiple ways. So you could always track all your assets and not lose any vehicles. As a result of lost vehicles, you've lost profits, and you've lost a company. You've lost a lot of reliability with the current provider you have. The solution would be having the company that would have all the supports, all the coverage, and all the manpower that would benefit you by cutting down on your losses and making more profit as a company. That's it. Oh, so do you want to buy?
Yes, I do.